NFL, I look at it like, do you ever think? Because I watch Cadillac Williams, and I kind of feel like they ran him in the ground.
Right.
Do you ever feel like they overworked you when you played?
Nah. You know what? Let me back that up. I had a coach who didn't around.
Yeah.
Like when I first came in the league, the people in Jacksonville called me a bust because I ain't do nothing in the preseason. I was the 9th pick, so they called me a bust. And my coach would tell me, and I love him to death now, you know what I'm saying? He would tell me, you got to run into the wall, just hit it running. But that was never my style.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my college roommate brother, Willie Jackson, Dub would say, Freddie, that ain't why they draft you. You know what I'm saying? That they ain't draft you for that reason. Run how you always run. Don't even think about it. Learn to be the CEO of the run game. Right. And that stuck with me my whole career. You know what I'm saying? Hard. Like, you ain't never met a CEO that fired themselves.
Right.
They might get voted off.
Right.
Stockholders. Right. You know what I'm saying? All that. But they're going to be forced to resign. But they ain't never just fired themselves. So you're like, you the CEO of the run game. Just do your thing. Listen and practice. But when you're on the field, just do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when it come to it, that's what I did. But we practice hard. The game done changed. Right. When Cadillac came through,
but some of these teams won't give you. Some of these teams won't give you help though. Like say they got a. But some guys wanted that. Like Edrin. Yeah.
Edrin took every snap in Indy,
and he wanted that.
He wanted that. That's how he prepared for the game.
Yeah.
That's why he was a dog.
Right.
He had his ACL, but that was because it was a freak injury. It wasn't because of how he worked.
What drives that though? What drives like
just
in a team sport? I'm gonna place myself and put that burden on me where it's like I'm gonna run every time.
Going back to it, it's where you come from. Yeah. What you was made of.
Yeah.
Then
because it be making warriors of you niggas though.
It does, but that's when you don't come from much.
Yeah.
You love to compete. Yeah. And I tell people that all the time. I posted a clip the other day talking about teaching the young boys. I saw them trying to get me out. I heard them talking about the injuries, but I taught the young boys. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I know what y'all trying to do, these insurance policies. I'm gonna help y'all coach them.
Right.
I'm gonna teach them. And then we're gonna go out there and compete together.
Yeah.
Them knowing what I know. I wanted them to help me. Like, who gonna step up so they can help me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I lead the game, I don't want the offense to miss a beat. So it's a certain mentality. Competition is beautiful. Your kids compete for you. You got multiple kids. They're going to compete for your love and your attention.
Exactly.
So that's where it come from. And some people go a little bit more, but EJ was a dog. That's what he wanted. You talk about Cadillac. Yeah. Cadillac was a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate.
It just
career got cut short.
Yeah.
Because of those injuries. But that's part of the game. I hear these guys talk about all this shit, man. I got into, I be in the comments sometime. I got into a fucking Instagram back and forth with one dude about the field turf. Listen, man, injury's part of the game.
Right.
Guys run on the grass, they get hurt. They run on the field turf, they get hurt. Players talking about, y'all got to get rid of the field turf. That turf been there forever. They did a good thing and they got rid of the AstroTurf. That was real G shit. It was like this floor. That's how hard it was. But Barry Sanders ain't get hurt.
Yeah.
And he was on the AstroTurf.
He was a dog.
There's a lot of guys that was on Franco Harris is in Pittsburgh on the old AstroTurf at Three Rivers. They ain't get them injuries.
Right.
That shit just happened. It's part of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether they run you on the ground or not, it's part of the game. But today's football, like we kid and say it's more like WWE.
Right.
It ain't the football that we knew growing up.
Right.
But I understand it's the integrity of the game. It's protecting the shield. It's about monetizing, growing the game, you know, making it more fan friendly.
Right. Scoring.
TV deal friendly, changing the rules to help with the scoring.
Right.
Back in the day, shit, 21 to 10 was a blowout.
Sure was.
Now we scoring 40, 50
I remember the
points.
Ravens had years where it was like you would average 10 points on them and things like that. Where it was like they wasn't giving a lot of points.
What up, this Big Loon? This is It's Up There podcast.